Ziggity zig back with a PSA, standing for Public Service Announcements, in case you've never known. Today is April Fool's Day, and I have, over the course of my life, fallen for just about every April Fool's joke there is. So when the YouTube thing came along and I started doing that, I actually missed it. First year I was doing YouTube videos, I just skipped it entirely. I was like, oh, whatever, I didn't remember. Because I was busy getting pranked by all the April Fool's jokes that were going on. Blizzard does things every year, and just all that stuff. So the next year, this past year, so 1 year ago, I put out a video that was kind of a prank, kind of a not a thing. It was very similar to one I'd seen done a few years ago, and it was just me pretending to play a game that I obviously wasn't going to play. I was playing Co-op, KWOP, if you've ever seen that one, and I kind of enjoyed it. I had a good time with it, but I decided that I've been pranked too many times, and so many times, that maybe I wanted to do it to become a part of the sort of the YouTube, I don't know, culture of that's just what you do. So I've decided this year that if I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put out an April Fool's joke, that I'm going to do it my way. And I've decided that April Fool's Day is not really a fooling thing for me anymore. So I'm switching it. This year it's April Truth's Day. So today is full disclosure. And you've heard me talk, if you come onto the live streams, you hear me talk now and then, or about sort of family life. You know, I have a family and kids and everything. But 6 months ago, I'm trying to think, sort of the end of September of 2014, I no longer lived with my family, with my kids. I moved out, separated from my partner, the mother of my daughter, amicably. You know, I'm not here to complain about anything, but I'm just here to state this is April Truth's Day, so this is how it's going to work. I'm going to state that because you've probably seen also in the last 6 months or so, just every now and then I sort of say, didn't have one for today, didn't have a video for today. So like yesterday, the day of recording, I didn't have a Heroes video up because it's not that I don't want to do one. It's just I find myself running even more and more out of time because I'm trying to take care of myself a little bit better now. For a while there, I wasn't sleeping at all, and I was just constantly exhausted. I'm exhausted now because you can hear it in my throat. I'm actually getting a little bit of a cold. So hopefully everything that I want to do this weekend is going to happen. But so I've missed a couple of days here and there. Now, full disclosure, the reason for that is that going through, it's a pretty big life event because I've never had a daughter before. I've never had to split up a family before. I've never had to totally kajigger my life entirely before. So it's in a way, it's kind of a learning experience. It's and honestly, one of the things it's doing is it's helping me learn a lot about myself, and which is why one of the things I did just this past September was I started doing a lot more. I mean, the YouTube thing kept going, but I put a lot more into live streaming. One reason of which is because I had a lot more free time on my hands because I'm, kind of the half-time thing, the part-time. So on the nights that I'm not with my family, I just said, there's nothing. I don't know what else to do is the simple answer, but the real answer is that it was just something that I wanted to do, and with a lot of help. Everyone needs a friend like that guy Griff. So he's been my friend who works, who's gone through pretty much all of this with me. Is he suggests just do? I mean, it's been the mantra of the YouTube channel for years. Was the play what you want. It was the whole thing. It was one game here, and then it was play what you want. Whatever you want to do that. So the streaming became play what you want, and it was really worth it. So which is why I always tell people that they should just play what you want, do what you want, and have fun doing that. But for me to do that, it takes a lot because I suffer from a lot of guilty feelings towards pretty much everybody. So I'm trying to not take full ownership. I'm going to take some water because throat. I'm trying not to just adhere to all the guilty feelings that I have towards everybody. So I'm trying to take ownership of what I want to do and what I feel like doing. So this is why I wanted to get into more live streaming. I have a fantastic, wonderful time with live streaming. One of the problems with it is, in my own brain and imagination, is it's a distraction. But I'm trying to continue that balance between having not a distraction, but just something that I love doing, which is that, and something that I love doing is being with my family as well. So it I think I likened it to the concept of omnipresence a little while ago. I would love to be everywhere all at once and doing everything, but it just can't happen. So even just within the last I think 48 hours, I've had to make decisions where there's not like big decisions, but simple things of, oh, hey, do you want to come and have pizza with X, or do you want to come have pizza with, or go and have a burger with Y? I need to choose. And I just sort of say, well, you know what? I'm going to choose one, and that's my choice. So I started doing that. So for Heroes yesterday, I don't feel guilty for the first time in 2.5 years of doing this. I don't feel guilty about not having a video up. So, yay me! Because I chose to not stay up until 5 a.m. or bust myself or try to cancel plans with everybody else in order to have just one extra simple video. It's one video. I've got 1,000. I've got more than 1,000. I honestly don't even know how many I've got, but they're all there. And Heroes, now that I've done just about all the Heroes, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do there. But it's constantly evolving. I'm trying to put out more stuff. I love to make people smile. I love to make people laugh. I love to entertain. It's my thing. This is where the whole guilt thing comes from, because unless you're having a good time, I feel bad. This is why I love to entertain. So there you go. It's April Truths Day. Full disclosure of what's going on in my life. I am a little bit, very much emotionally distraught. This, doing things like this, the live streaming, this keeps me feeling like me, having a good time, and smiling. I will always smile, I will always laugh. So you should always smile, you should always laugh, and you should always just keep going. Have a good April Truths Day, everybody. Leave me a comment down below, send me an email, ziggityzig@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter @ziggityzig. Stay tuned.